He's flying through space. He's flying through space.
Man.
Yeah, just a little to the left, maybe.
I can be can't.
No, it's okay. I got it.
Doing the.
Welcome to Ancient Wisdom, your common sense commentators. Here we are. We have a good show prepared for you today. A lot going on as usual.
Get on that ancient wisdom.
We got my man, Intergalactic Tech Support, on the line. Pew, 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 pew.
Hey.
What's going on, Poach?
Beaming in from the quasar galactic
Where is it?
stream.
Oh, shit, there he is. Pew, 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 pew. I'm going to have like some like waves coming down here.
It's been a while, everybody. I've been floating for light years.
It's been a while. Man, always good to have you back here on Earth. Let me tell you, Poach.
In the far reaches of the Jebediah Nebula.
But we got a special guest here today. We got my bro from the YouTube channel, Ebu Bax. It's Ebu himself.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Oh, what's going on, brother?
Not much. Just happy to see you guys. It's been a while.
Heck yeah. Now you're floating in space. How does that feel? Little taste of the intergalactic nebula.
Haven't been to the Jobediah realm yet, but
Jebediah,
You
right?
might get a taste of what the culture is like tonight.
maybe I'll learn something from that.
But yeah, what's going on here, guys, is the New York Post just wrote an article about how Californians are asked not to charge their electric cars
What?
because they need to save electricity during the heat wave.
Oh, now I've heard it all. I've heard it all.
They asked them, or they told them?
Wow.
They told them that you got to stop charging your electric cars, and they also banned gasoline cars.
What the fuck?
So, yeah, by the next 10 years, you can't have an electric gas car in California, but they also don't want you to charge it because...
Dude, I'm done. You know, the old trope was like, okay, well, you can't afford, $10 a gallon for gas, go get an electric car. That was the old thing for a long time. Now you can't even do that in the liberal states.
Spend $50,000 on an electric car because you can't.
Yeah, because you can't
spend
afford $10 gas.
I think California's realizing that electricity has to come from somewhere.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait a second.
wait a minute, we got rid of all the gas. How are we gonna make electricity?
It's like everyone I talk to is just like, where do you think this so-called electricity comes from? Is it some kind of energy that beams down from the sky?
I've had a theory. I thought maybe they think it's like those cartoons where a bunch of hamsters are running on wheels in a big
could
factory
be.
or something.
I wouldn't put it past them. Like, I don't know. Is there just like a big lightning rod that just like collects it all from the sky?
Most of it comes from boiling water.
Boiling water?
No joke. Most of it comes from boiling water.
Oh, okay. What do you burn to boil that water?
Whatever you can get out of the ground. Whatever it takes to get that water hot enough to spin that spinny thing.
Some kind of energy.
I guess that's true. Like, even Poach did it right there. You could just say, no, it's boiling water.
Yeah.
I was almost about to not ask any farther. Oh, yeah, it's just hot water. Of course it comes from hot water. That sounds eco-friendly. Until you're like, wait, what are you burning to make
How do you heat the water?
hot?
Yeah.
It usually comes down to some nasty, gross stuff that they pump out of the earth.
Some nasty stuff. Could it be?
But you can't put that in your car.
Could it be?
You gotta.
Yeah,
you could
exactly.
plug in your car to use that stuff after all the taxes have been extracted.
I'd like, yeah.
Then
oh,
you
there
can
it is.
use
I mean,
this-
there's the real reason.
the electricity.
But I'd like to do the actual math, like, all right, you're going to skip 10 mediums before it actually, like, propels your vehicle, instead of just actually putting what's in the ground, this natural God-given element, into your car. I can't believe there's a fly still in here. Holy
How's he
shit.
still living here?
Wow, if that's that same one and he's just like...
It's the fourth generation.
Yeah,
fly.
oh, there it
It's
is.
like my great grandfather was born.
We were
when this
also on Ancient Wisdom.
stage
Let me
was
tell you.
built.
living off dust specks.
Yeah, right. Little crumbs in the corner, jeez. Man. But I was also asking about Maslow too, because I had this thought, and it's a very ancient thought, right? So it's funny that you bring it up, but do you remember the story of Jesus being tempted in the wilderness?
While he was fasting, 40 days in the desert.
That's right, 40 days in the desert.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember anything about his temptations at all? Satan came to him while he was fasting.
He was tempted by food. He was tempted by drink, and he was tempted. No, maybe not. Food and drink, money, wealth.
Kind of.
I forget what there were three, right?
But yeah, you remember the first one at least. It was Satan came and said, if you're really the Son of God, turn these rocks to bread. If you're really hungry, you've been fasting, aren't you?
He was challenging him.
40 nights, yeah. You're hungry, aren't you? Come on. You're God, aren't you? Turn this into bread. Right?
And turn it to Jerry Seinfeld.
Taunting.
Come on. Yeah. Sometimes I think of Satan as Jerry Seinfeld. Come on.
Satan is Jerry.
What are you doing?
I do remember one of them. One was they were at a cliff, and he said, if you're really the Son of God, surely you'll be saved if you jump from this cliff or this mountaintop or whatever.
I want to put it up these fingers. That's number 2, Evan. You got it. Pose, you got 1. Evan, you got 2.
Victory.
I poked myself in the eye because I'm looking at the streaming shot. Yeah.
But the third one was kneel before me.
Wow, he said that.
And the world shall be yours.
That's pretty dark.
Was it his to give? Hey, I'll sell you the Brooklyn Bridge.
Hey, you could have it all, man. I'm saying you could have it all. I'm Jerry. I'm Jerry. I don't think they're that far off, Jerry and Satan. I gotta say, I'm not sure. Allegedly, but that kind of hit me too, right? Like, was Maslow ahead of his time? Did they know what was going on? Because think about it: turn rocks into bread, physiological. Jump off of the tower steeple, kill yourself. Angels will guide your fall. Safety. And then, of course, the final one being the world is yours, belonging and esteem and self-actualization at the top.
Respect. Yeah.
Respect. Isn't that interesting?
Yep.
Maslow, pyramids, ancient times, wisdom. Could it be?
Well, I think the ancient astronaut theorists would agree with you. But I think it's interesting because all the pyramids, they were still just supposed to be representative of the emperor or the pharaoh at the time. It wasn't even really... I guess there was no purpose for the pyramids other than to say, like, this was my pyramid. Like, it's all like consumption, the entire hierarchy of needs, it seems.
Isn't that interesting? It's reaching the closest to God, and it's one of 7 wonders of the world. Which is, you guys know any ancient wonders of the ancient world?
There's some destroyed ones.
That's right. I mean, they're all destroyed except for the Pyramid at Giza.
Right.
Khufu's pyramid.
Who had the Hanging Gardens? What was that?
That was Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon.
Oh, okay.
That's right. That was a dope one, supposedly made for his wife, but destroyed along with the rest of them.
The Mesa, the Grand Mesa, is that one of them?
I don't know.
Gotta be the Brooklyn Bridge, man.
Gotta be the Brooklyn Bridge, baby. That's been there since before my grandma was born. There's that ancient Greek statue. What was it called?
The gates to the Mediterranean.
One was Zeus. One was the Temple of Artemis.
Oh, Colossus.
And yeah, there it is, the Colossus of Rhodes. That's right. That one's dope, man. What I wouldn't have given to seen that. And of course, the lighthouse.
Is that the one where he straddled the bay and you went under his?
Exactly. It's like a big. When you come into the bay, it's just like his legs just opening as the boats come through. I don't know if it actually did that, but he was on the side.
The Lighthouse of Alexandria. I don't even know
what's that about?
I don't know.
And I even looked up some of these before, and of course, most of them, I think there's really only artistic renderings because nobody actually saw these, and it's just I'm typing written records of what they actually look like.
That's so interesting because how do we even know? What if the Hanging Gardens were awful?
Yeah,
like what? Because even a regular garden doesn't really shock me. Like, wow, flowers. You know, it's.
Have you ever seen fun hanging? Today is September 1st. Am I right?
Yes, it is.
What does that do?
September 1st. Yeah. I'm just confirming the date with you.
Okay, I thought I was missing the holiday.
Yeah, no. But we got...
we approach
like, am I going to be insensitive right here?
Oh, wait a second.
Am I missing one that I should know?
That's appropriate holiday?
Check the calendars.
Yeah, right. Oh, my God. Labor Day coming up? What the hell is even Labor Day, man?
You celebrate work by not working.
So communist.
Is that? Yeah. Oh, my God.
Celebrate the working class.
By not working to
labor.
Labor takes communist.
Man, I don't know. It's just, it changes for me because September is like the beginning of the end, right? Summer's over.
The leaves are falling. I saw a couple already.
Oh, really? What?
Yep, they're already dropping.
Oh, my God, my friend.
The pumpkin spice beer's around. And
wow. It hit me. I accidentally just ended up with a Dunkin' Donuts iced
pumpkin spice flavor.
I'm like, what? It's like when someone calls you old for the first time. What?
No, I'm not. I'm not old.
No, you can't.
I don't drink pumpkin
already.
spice.
I don't drink pumpkin spice. Take this shit back. I don't want. I don't want this.
Put on your first New Balance pair of shoes,
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
which I enjoy.
Yeah, I started shopping at Payless.
over.
Comfort
Cool.
over status.
I don't even care about cool. Oh my god. It's starting.
Mitch, you're
not
so
believing.
old.
That's
you know
right.
who's winning art contests?
Picasso from the grave.
Remember when we were looking at our new form of entertainment,
Maggie
the art
Clappus.
generated by Dali. Remember that?
Oh yes, Doll E.
Yeah, I regret to inform you, Mitch, that
Oh, no.
Dali has won first place in an art show.
It was only a matter of time. But I
Art-
didn't think it'd be that time.
Yeah, I don't know if Evan knows about this.
that
This
the art?
image was not made by a person. This image was made by a computer algorithm.
Can you zoom in a little more?
Yeah, and it beat all the human artists in the art show.
I could see why.
Holy shit, dude.
You can program
That is pretty
creativity.
sweet. Dog, so basically it's this program that Poe showed us. I don't know if it ever made it to air, but we did an episode about it. You could type in a sentence on the internet and the computer just makes you art. This one was like big ass moon, ancient Renaissance ball, dark castle, crazy
Victorian
dress.
style.
Yeah, that's right. Woman with a big booty.
First place at the Colorado State Fair.
Wow.
And you know how many artists there are in Colorado?
Yeah.
It's like all it has.
It's only It's a liberal state, damn it.
So, yeah.
Wow, it's only a matter of time before it starts winning these world fairs, man. Like, it happens so fast.
Before it just starts winning everything.
Everything
Everything
starts
that we
getting
do?
jobs over people, because anyone who painted that would have taken, I don't know, 150 hours to paint that.
I'd put it in my house. But
Yeah.
then the prize goes to the person who can describe the best piece of art to
I
tell
guess
the
that's
AI
true.
to tell the AI what to
Right.
create.
And then maybe poetry is alive again, because then you type in like a beautiful poem, and then poem becomes life.
You can only, in the future, you could only speak to AI through poetry.
Yeah, that's right.
They only
Wow.
react through poems
I
because
was not expecting this.
It comes full circle again.
Comes through Sierra. Oh my god. But yeah, it's so sad. Of course, we were discussing the implications about like what this actually means, people not having jobs anymore, like graphic designers and this and that. Why would you pay? It takes time, money. You have to wait. You have to maybe do 100 iterations of it. But I says we were even trying it ourselves at a more bootleg open source software version that we were just messing with for the show. I says you could type it in and it gives you 9 options, the one we were using. But if you type it in again, it uses the same parameters, but it gives you just 9 new drawings. So you could just keep pressing enter, basically, at this point.
Then it
I
becomes
should hope the poetry becomes a thing, but yeah.
then it
It's just a matter of
becomes
time.
like you were talking about with the South Park kid, like this is your artist.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how art is
Fat gut
created.
hanging over it. Yeah, just drooling and shit.
well, look at. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I feel like it's natural though, because the last art that sold for $100,000 or something like that was that banana nailed into a wall. Or no, it was
What?
it was duct taped onto a wall.
Is that real?
Have you guys seen that? I swear
No,
to God,
but I
I'm
think
not-
we got to look it up.
Yeah, you gotta look it up, man.
there's a
Dog,
photo of a
I came up
banana.
with that idea. Honestly, though, man, when the jokes like first happened, that's why you got to get in on it quick, because it's just like, I don't know, suck my dick, like art, what do they call it? Abstract art. I'm just gonna nail a banana to the wall.
It wasn't nailed banana. It was a duct tape
Oh,
banana.
excuse me.
Duct tape banana.
There's
My
a huge
bad. I
difference
misspoke.
between that. Otherwise, it would have gone for half the price.
Well, I mean, there's only 2 elements to the photo: banana, and
Banana,
duct tape.
tape.
So I had to get at least half of it right.
You guys need to
Nails are
die.
racist now.
Look at this.
Oh, is this the guy? Man, you should have known from his face. And the tape's at an angle. It's perfectly 45 degrees. Oh my
He's so proud.
god.
It's slightly ripened.
He's proud of it. Wow. This guy might be a genius. Look at his stupid hands, too.
He's got weak hands.
His little, like, woman hands. Oh.
His thumb isn't even extended.
Hate to hate on a genius of an artist, but
He needs some oil face scrub or something.
wait, I gotta ask, was the background a part of it, or did they have to like saw the wall out and bring it to the art museum.
He just taped it to the wall. I think he taped it to the wall of the gallery.
Oh, the gallery. I swear to God, I was thinking that too. He just brought it with him as is.
He's just
Getting
like,
the duct
"I'm
tape just
done."
right.
But it did sell. You missed the part about it selling for 100,000 or something like that. It was
No
an
way,
insane
dude.
price. The photo of it. Because obviously the banana's going to deteriorate.
So you can't even have the original piece.
Yeah.
You can't even have the original artwork.
Ever again, you can't have it. Yeah, but I wonder, maybe the value is in the amount that people could talk about it. Like the banana represents the imperfections. Imperfections that we all have because it's slightly browned. And
You can say any type of deep poem about it. It's dying just like us.
An entire lifespan in a few days of it just slowly getting brown and withering away.
This is reminding me of oh man, who was it? Was it like Snoop Dogg? Yeah, I think it was Snoop Dogg.
The answer is yes.
The deepest poet of our time.
Snoop Dogg was selling, like you said.
Speaking of genius poets of our time.
He was selling he built a house online and he was selling the neighborhood next to his house that he built online.
Oh yeah.
He was selling like the empty properties in his virtual,
world.
neighborhood.
Yes, I heard about this. It's like a game or something, or like a new metaverse type game thing.
I don't know how it works exactly, but
They bought the plans?
No, it's
they literally
even
bought
worse,
real
Evan.
estate
It's
in a
like
fake world because it's next to Snoop Dogg's fake world real estate. And you want to hang out with Snoop Dogg.
he can't believe it.
It's like, I don't quite understand. I don't.
Maybe Evan, you are old. Maybe.
Oh my God, it's happening live on air.
You don't understand.
He's growing a
Take a
beard.
picture of him, dude. That's an NFT right there.
I'm graying.
Wow.
Oh my God! Let me try to take it back for the viewers. So, yeah, Snoop Dogg made a virtual house
Virtual house.
on like a fake piece of land, like like in The Sims, and he drove the property value up of the fake land next to his fake land because it's Snoop Dogg, and then he sold the fake land next to his fake house, and people paid him for it a lot.
This is old news, but did you know that Snoop Dogg made a cooking show with Martha Stewart?
Oh, that's right.
And it was
heard
just,
about that.
it was just,
They just get high.
yeah, it was just her all-white female audience just making him say black things, even though he's like
Classic.
higher than that in society, where he doesn't. She was like, "Oh, what is
Kind
this
of
called?
genius.
The spatula."
Wow.
And but he's like, "Oh, that's a spatulism
We call
or
that a
something like that."
spatula, you know what I'm saying? And all the white ladies are like, cute. That's so precious. You got a little black friend.
It's a spadizzle.
Exactly. Yeah, they were
we
teaching.
call that a spadiz. I don't know. My mama used to call that just grits. You know what I'm saying? Oh, cute.
Yeah, he was
swear to
teaching
God.
them hood language. It's like, oh, well, we say faux shizzle, my nizzle.
Oh my
But
goodness.
that's like one of those words, if anyone says that nowadays, you're a loser no matter what, like,
Yeah.
Context.
background or social status you have.
It's kind of a genius marketing campaign. I mean, if you think about it, that's the feeling. Like even me, I playing the character of an old woman. Ooh, you're excited, like a dangerous
Ooh, it's
black
so
man.
different.
Ooh, a famous rapper who once got arrested for murder.
Yeah.
Ooh, now I'm getting high with him. Goodness, this is dangerous. I'm gonna tell my friends about this.
Snoop Dogg is on everything, man.
Snoop Dogg is everywhere.
You saw the lighters they came out with, too. They released a new Bic lighter line, which is just a regular Bic lighter, but it's just a little bit extended by 2 inches, so it could reach the
Genius.
bowl of a bong better.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, I swear, it was all over the place.
Wow.
It was just like a multi-million-dollar new project for just 2 inches of a lighter extended.
For people to get stoned.
Yep, just a grill lighter, just a little bit longer
Like
than
a
regular
quarter
lighter.
of a grill lighter?
Yes.
A really small grill lighter. I guess that's kind of cool. Guys, your grill lighters are too big, man. You don't need all that because you get high from up here.
The simplest
hand.
ideas.
Hurt your hand. I don't got that.
The simplest ideas seem to just be the biggest money makers nowadays. I just can't imagine people sitting in a boardroom somewhere going like, "It's just the same lighter, but just 2 inches longer."
Yeah, right. Because like, what else? Like, what else are they gonna invent that's new? You know what I mean, Poach? Like, is there anything that's game changing now, groundbreaking, trailblazing, if you will?
I feel like
Is
once
it possible?
they invented like television, and that was like pretty much like covered like 86,000 inventions when you think about
Right,
like a
the
screen that
TV is-
projects images
Yeah.
is like everything pretty much.
I guess that's true, and we're
guess-
still using it to this day.
I guess it's like all that's left is maybe like
VR stuff to go into
code,
another universe.
more efficient.
Like you said, you could put on the glasses and like move things like you're Tony Stark or something. But even that, it's just like, all right, at that point, you just have to make a new universe. I remember, what was it, this movie with Jackie Chan, The Tuxedo or something, where he's like in the 1800s? I don't know. You remember that one?
Oh, that was Around the World in 80 Days.
Oh, there it is.
You're
there
mixing up two Jackie Chan
There it is.
movies.
There it is. And I
only
just
so
remember
few.
this one line that stuck out to me. The dude was just like, "It's 1805. Everything that's going to be invented has been." And you're supposed to see that's so silly, but it's like, is that how we think nowadays too? Like, it's just pillows with cut up memory foam.
Too many gimmicks.
Yeah. We are in gimmick culture right now, though. So that's interesting.
When it comes down to it, we still got to eat.
Yeah.
We still got to eat food. We still need our basic bottom of the pyramid.
That's right.
Our bottom of the pyramid. We still need the bottom of the pyramid the
Deep,
most.
Poj, I like that, because I feel like nowadays we think we're always on the top of the pyramid.
That's right.
We want esteem, we want philosophy, we want friends, but sometimes you eat too many mushrooms or you find yourself lost in the woods, all of a sudden, you want the basic necessities of life.
So much you like protest art.
I do. I'm
do.
very interested
You like
in protest art.
Like when people go out and tell you about the issues
Absolutely. I'm very concerned with
about
today's issues.
by making very striking artistic images.
Striking.
A reality.
Do you
The
have
more
one in
striking, the
mind?
better. What? There's no way that was a setup, was it? Oh, my God!
The segue.
Wow.
This is a protest art piece
Art.
created by a Dutch farmer in the Netherlands.
Wow.
Because
He just
Netherlands
wanted
is
the
going
insurance
green.
money. Oh no! What?
What were you saying?
I was just saying he just wants the insurance money for his
Oh,
car.
maybe. But what this really is, because the Netherlands is going green hard.
Classic.
And this
Wow.
farmer is like, you want to go green? I'll give you green.
I'll give
so
you
he started
green,
burning piles of shit and tires on the freeway in the Netherlands. And a lot of farmers kept going. Like the Dutch farmers are uniting against the Netherlands
That's right.
going green policy, because they're like, you can't do this to your soil. You got to do this
Yeah,
to
I
your
heard about
crops.
that.
You can't do this to your crops anymore. You got to do it this way.
Right.
So all the farmers are just like protesting all over Europe and the Netherlands, and it's basically a repeat of the trucker protest, but it's more organized and a little more, I don't know, I guess effective over there.
More balls.
Because they're hurting more for the food in Europe now.
Wow, and I fucking love that too. That's so on point with today, because it is Maslow. It's just like, y'all are so concerned with the climate and the future and all these fake intangible ideas, and yet you're not gonna have any fucking food to eat.
You're doing a disservice to the people that are producing your diet.
That's right.
You're restricting their income. You're making it harder for them to grow the crops that feed the whole continent.
Dog, one and
deep.
two are the farmers, truckers. 1, 2, baby. First and Second Amendment. 1 and 2. You have to grow the food. So the last thing you want to do is bite the hand that feeds you. Literally, you're making it hard for the people who actually make your food, and then the truckers, the people that fucking bring it to you.
Like the bottom of the pyramid.
Literally, the base of the pyramid
We're
is
just
being
pulling
destroyed.
bricks out one by one.
Because we
so
think we're so
deep.
fucking smart.
Putting them on top.
Yeah, I want it higher. No, there's no other bricks.
Wow.
There's no other bricks to use.
They're playing Jenga with Maslow's pyramid.
Yeah, bro. Our pyramid looks like some retarded ass, like, fat woman's body. I don't know.
That's deep.
Oh, man.
Can you show us where the Netherlands are on the map over there?
Ah, yes.
Yes.
I'm glad you asked, Evan, because it's in the Scandinavian kind of corner over here.
For the viewers, of course, not
That's
me.
right. And you're going to want to go to the northern part of Europe here. Let's have it just
I
for,
should have a
for
globe
solidarity.
zoom. Do you want me to make a globe zoom?
Yeah,
A
I was
globe
thinking about
cam.
that. As I was doing it, I'm like, can you really see this?
A globe cam
I
right
might
on
even
the-
just do like a post-edit zoom-in type thing anyway. Isn't that interesting, man? Like, what are the natural repercussions of this? Like, what do they think is going to happen? If you're destroying the pyramid, and how interesting that's today's topic, what do you think is going to happen? Is it anything good? Are we just saying, oh, we're smarter? I think that's a big thing, right? That's why we need ancient wisdom more than ever, because I think we all think we're smarter than the ancients. We all think, oh, our grandpa's just racist. He doesn't know nothing. You know, those farmers, they just, shit, we'll make impossible burgers. We don't need that.
We've
Bill
been
Gates
through
got
this
us.
so many times.
Yeah.
Time and time again.
How many more times?
How
do we
many
need?
famines and like
You would
wars?
think we learned this.
We'll get it right
Yeah.
this famine.
We'll get it right this time.
We'll get the famine right.
I'll tell you personally, I grew up in the 90s and it was a great time. It was probably the best time in memory right now.
Clinton.
Clinton, I miss you, baby. And you would have never imagined, I guess is what I'm saying, that this type of thing could happen. We're so advanced now. Maybe what everyone else thinks now. It's like, wow, we practically solved racism. Like everyone's good. Like everyone's healthy. Everyone has a job. We're here to stay. And then you realize how fragile, I guess that's the word, how fragile it all really is.
What is it? We're nine meals or 6 meals away from
Starvation.
cavemen or anarchy.
10 days, I think.
10
even.
days.
Yeah.
I hear different things. Everyone says different
10
things.
meals, I don't know. 10 Big Macs.
We're 2 phone charges away from losing our shit.
Oh, shit. Back up those
That we can
files.
measure.
Yeah.
Speaking of food, I was across the street from a McDonald's the other day, and I'm thinking, wow, McDonald's still exists. But I was also thinking the drive-through is still popping. And I saw this other thing that shocked me because they have curbside pickup. Someone was sitting in their car at McDonald's and someone walked outside to give them their food sitting in their car. I'm like,
Yes.
that person is dead in less of in less time than the 10 days or 6 meals or whatever it is.
Wow,
Because
yup.
the
Make your own
internet
food.
is their food because they use it to have someone else go get it for them.
Wow, yup. And that's even the norm now, let alone like the drive-through being popping. Like I don't think I've ever seen anyone inside the
Yeah.
restaurant anymore. And
You
that's
don't
what
get
they do.
served inside.
Yeah, you don't
because
get
everyone's
served.
drive-through.
And since there's so much drive-through, they've made like the parking lots for like, all right, go wait in the parking lot and then we'll bring out your food. And I'm like, isn't it the same as just going into the restaurant at a certain point? You're just making someone leave the AC. That's all you're doing.
Let's not forget the luxury of just ordering whatever the heck you want directly to your door.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. for
Especially
sure,
like
man.
things that you don't even like wouldn't even come in that quantity.
Yeah.
You're like, I want
You
to
know
get
what I mean?
one bottle of Pepsi delivered to my
I
house.
want a can of
Pay
Pepsi.
$10 for it.
$10, $6 tip.
But you
you'll
can get
do
it. You can get it.
God damn it. Not only can you get it, like you will do it. I know people like
You'll
that.
get it same day.
You'll get it same
You'll
day.
get it same day.
It'll show up quite speedily. Oh my God. And I know people who do it. It's so sad, you know, I don't know, speaking of feeling old or whatever, but it's like, what?
I feel like getting a bag of chips, Amazon.
Yeah, I just really want to crunch right now. It sounds so gay. I could really use the crunch right now.
I forget who I was talking to, but
pay
they were like
$12.
that the influencers' YouTube channels, like the influencers that just try on makeup and clothes and stuff,
Mm.
just packages into their house.
Oh, yes, I
packages
believe it.
in, packages out. They get things, they unpack them, they put them on, take the picture, goes on Instagram, send it back.
Yep. Oh,
and then there's like a
yes.
gig driver just moving clothes so that this person can just take them on
I
and
guess I
put
didn't
them.
think about it just like that, but wow, that's definitely
There's
real.
a guy driving that van,
And then you do like an unboxing. Oh, what could it be?
and then give it back to the guy to return to Amazon.
No, wait, yeah, it's like a cab driver. Keep it running. You just put it back real quick.
Entire
You ever deal
industries,
with them?
entire industries are built.
Dude, we're fucked up. Oh
Wow.
my God.
Here I am thinking they kept those things all this time. But I think Amazon
Makes
actually
sense.
has been cracking down on people who just return shit frivolously.
Yeah.
Because it hurts their business. It's independent sellers on Amazon.
Oh
They're
yeah,
going
for
to be pissed.
sure. A couple years now, but I imagine there's like Poe just talking about the influencers and stuff. You got special privileges, you know. Either they expect you to do that, or you're in some kind of partnership, or you just get all the shit for free.
They
which
send
is
you
like a lot.
swag.
Yeah, they just send you stuff, and sometimes, especially the women, but they'll have like wish lists. They're like, oh, if you feel like just getting me something, I'll send you a kiss. And they're like, that's about it. But people will do it.
It's so uninteresting, that
Yeah.
content.
Wow.
I know. It's like the
Absolutely
lamest
ridiculous.
stuff on the internet.
Yeah, and yet, like, these are the biggest consumers. That's why I'm so curious. It's like these are the people who are sending this hypothetical girl a new coat that are the ones who want to get rid of our farmers and our truckers. Like, what?
Do you think they're like middle-aged divorced men and like 60-year-old people?
I'd like to see
they
the
got a lot of
statistics.
money to blow.
Yeah.
Buying a stranger on the internet, cool stuff.
I have an inside scoop. Marco was telling me about a friend of his one time. It's not Marco. It's not.
Okay.
But he was telling me about a friend one time who was saying, just attempting to be logical, and said like, yeah, I subscribe to 100 girls on OnlyFans. I make money.
Trying to be logical.
Yeah, I make money. I don't have a family. I work hard. I
spend it on
pay
what I
my
like.
taxes, and I spend it on what I like. Porn.
There's income tax. Wow.
Naked bitches.
So, I don't know, 50 years ago, would he be the guy with the black jacket? Go into the porn shop, just getting a whole box.
Nowadays, you got the mask.
I spend my money on what I like. God damn it.
What I love. You got to do. I'm like, you sound so sad. Granted, I'm not going to judge, but really, man?
There's no winner.
Yeah.
In that scenario, because
You're
even the
fueling
people who are
fire.
not taking part in that transaction, it's harder for them to meet people in real life, or men specifically. It's hard for them to bond or get close to a woman who's doing that stuff on the internet. We need each other, but it separates us. That man,
So true.
That man is becoming a husband or a government by just consuming the content of her body online.
Of course, and it
He's
just fuels
providing
that
for her.
culture too, which is sort of sad. It's like people only do it because they can do it, and it's like, on one hand, I always respect business.
Yeah.
If you could make money, you should probably make that money. That's normally
Can't blame her. Yeah.
You can't blame her. Exactly. It's the dudes who are actually spending money on this. I'm like, go out. And then, of course, COVID fueled all this shit, too, about just not even interacting with people anymore. But, Lord knows that wasn't the beginning. It's just...
I always wonder, all these massive amounts of trucks and packages and fleets of Amazon and UPS, what percentage of that is just crap that doesn't need to be
Yes.
moved,
Wow.
that should
Well
not be
put.
moved, that is
Should have
just
stayed where it was.
we shouldn't be moving this to point A to point B. This is a bad decision for everybody.
Yeah.
But it's basically a guy buying
Fuck truckers, right?
a guy buying makeup for a influencer.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, wow. Yeah, exactly. I remember when I was
Did-
making money,
did that
too, it was
shipment
just
have
a
to happen?
rush.
Yeah.
When you get something show up at you, it's like Christmas morning anytime. Even if it's
Yep.
just a $5 phone charger, you're like, I can do it.
And you know what it
Someone
is
bring it to
too,
me.
but you still get that
Yeah.
rush. You ordered it yourself. It's still so exciting.
Sometimes if you're real fucked up, you could pretend like you forget. Oh, what is this?
You ordered so many things.
yeah, that's probably what it is.
I wonder which one of the
You
things
ordered
I bought.
20
this is.
things with all different size packages out
Yeah.
front. Wonder which one this is. But then you realize you don't need all this stuff. There's a rise of minimalism and stuff like that going on now.
True.
As well, because I personally have sort of just had enough with it all. The stimulation, how many YouTube videos can you fucking watch? How long can you possibly spend swiping on TikTok?
Unlimited.
Supposedly, right?
I don't know.
I physically get sick.
I think they're just trying to test the limits of just
like the dude living in VR.
dude. It's all untested. Who's to say? Oh, stop here.
Yeah.
who's,
Literally no one.
who's to say?
Chinese
saw it all.
government?
Yeah, we're all just pushing the envelope. We're just well, we made videos online. Let's make them shorter and
Right.
Bigger.
just
More of them.
show the cool part. That's it.
Yep.
Cut out all the fat from the video.
Dude, and I heard statistically they make it so that every fifth or sixth video, much like a casino, you get one that's really about your interest, a really popular video.
Oh,
And you're
man.
like, oh, I did something.
That's diabolical.
Oh, yeah, because you're like, oh, shitty. Oh, you're losing hope. You're losing faith.
Oh,
This one I like.
Wow, jeez. Oh my God. You
We're
know
all-
me, China.
We're all dead.
Wow.
We're all dead.
Because happiness, I would say happiness is a modern thing. Is that a quote? I feel like I heard that before.
Yeah, I was on some fun is new.
Fun is new. There it is. That's the one. What was that? Aziz Ansari or something like
Aziz,
that?
yeah.
Fun is new, my friend.
Yeah.
We did not have fun when I was
His
a kid.
dad was saying, yeah.
It's Maslow again.
Wow,
we have
yep.
everything we need. So fun is destroying the bottom of the pyramid so we could do it all over again.
Wow.
Because we lost that drive to experience the whole pyramid. We've just had the top for so long.
Yes. And then we get even sick and tired of that. And when we can't build any more Jenga pieces, it's what do? We take them from the bottom and keep going closer to God. We build the pyramid even higher so that we may attain the heavens. But as we learned from our friends in the Bible, There is no higher. All you're doing is taking pieces from the bottom. And it's just like, are we cursed to repeat this time and time again? Like you were talking about these idiots on the YouTube videos who don't know basic stuff about American history, even world history, even 3 times 3.
You're talking about those videos again. I saw one where a woman didn't know how many letters were in the alphabet.
Oh, man.
And the guy was going to give her $100.
Really?
$100.
Oh, no. Sometimes it's so simple that it throws them off. I've noticed, like, one of them was like, spell the word yes or something like that.
Yeah, I saw
was
that
what
one.
it was?
But add the word E before it. What's that spell?
Yeah.
E-yes, but it's eyes. They're like,
You got me.
E-yes?
I was going to
E-yes?
say E-yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. You know, the first time I saw a front-facing camera on the cell phone, I was like, this is a stupid idea. No one's ever going to use this shit. This is the worst, dumbest idea
That's
ever.
ancient wisdom right there.
It is.
It'll never work.
It'll never work. Now there's like 6 cameras on your phone, like 3
You
in
can't
the
get
front,
enough.
4 in
You're
the
gonna get a
back.
side camera before you know it.
Oh my gosh, why haven't they thought of that yet?
Pay me, dog.
Seriously.
Zuck, where you
can't
at?
include that in the video.
Cannon, where you at? Japan, where you at?
The phone is just cameras.
I'm
It's just
wearing
all
your
cameras.
guards. It's all-
Cameras all
Whoa.
over the back. It's just cameras.
It looks like Thousand Eyes or whatever that is,
Yeah.
that Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's your phone.
It's just a fat ball with eyes sticking out everywhere. Hello? Oh,
An
man.
eye, just one eye. An orb of 360
That sounds
dimensional
like
camera.
a 1970s shitty Scooby-Doo movie or something like that. Oh, my God.
Damn.
Dog. Yeah, but it's true.
The iPhone.
Ebu Bex, my man. How was your experience on Ancient Wisdom?
I had a blast. I didn't realize so much time had gone by.
I'll give him the bird as an award.
That's right. And Ebu Bex, thank you for being on tonight's episode of Ancient Wisdom.
Yeah, my YouTube channel is Ebubax, EBUBAX. If you guys want to see that, I hopefully try to talk about things as philosophical and stimulating as Ancient Wisdom. But yeah, thank you.
Woo! Ebu Bex, break the conditioning and return to Ancient Wisdom.